Welcome back to Stephanie Reacts to the Bureau of Magical Things. Well, this is Season 1, Episode 14, The Eye of Horus. Well, like I said to you last week, it reminds me of the Sarah Jane Adventures. They had to go look for the Eye of Horus kind of thing. It was like a scroll, the Black Archives. There was a Sontaran, Miss Wormwood. I'm trying to think what Miss Wormwood was again. Forget what they're called. Well, you know who I'm talking about anyway, if you've seen the Sarah Jane Adventures. But anyway, that's what it reminds me. But I doubt it'll be something to do with that. It'll be something to do with the orb Kyra had. No, actually had, but the wee box she touched and the orb she seen. I think she saw the orb in a dream, or the orb, like in a vision or something, or the book. I forget where she saw it, but yeah. And Maxwell is hiding stuff from her. And Roxy is telling Kyra about Maxwell's lying and stuff, and that she can't trust him anymore. So what's going to happen now? And from last week, Imogen and Lily got hot with that flower, the giggling thing. But that never got resolved last week. So in here, has it got to be stuff about giggling fools kind of thing? Or will it just be forgotten about and it'll be normal again? I don't know. Will I jump into this? We'll find out. It's starting now. Phone.
Morning, girls. What brings you in here? Looking for a good book? I can recommend several.
Have you got one about the Orb of Lemuria?
The Orb of Lemuria. You know that's a myth, Roxy.
I saw a sphere when I touched the Conjuring book. An orb is a sphere.
Full marks for accuracy. If you don't mind, I've got work to do.
You said the Conjuring book was harmless.
I did, and it is.
Then why did you put it in the restricted section?
You went into the restricted section without my permission.
Yes.
It's a very...
Could be a bad thing.
Let's just hope we see some real action today.
Maxwell talking to, is that Lily's father? Is that maybe her father then?
Hey! I need you over at the loading dock.
What is it you're not telling me, Professor? You know what's causing this magic, don't you? Why won't you tell me? I deserve to know the truth. You once said to me...
I am trying to make a good impression. Why did you say that?
She asked.
You may not give a fairy's wing about a career in the DMI, but I do. Keep your opinions to yourself. The orb is real?
And the island of Lemuria actually existed?
Until it was destroyed long ago. By a fight over the orb. Created by fairies and elves who wanted to be more powerful with either fairy or elf magic alone.
So the first coming together of the two different strands of magic led to a terrible war. What happened to the orb?
Some cooler heads hid it to try and end the conflict. No one knew where. Until 4 years ago. At that time, I was an eager young operative at the DMI.
Is that when this was taken?
Who's that? What?
That's Edward Boynton. The architect. Who's the girl?
She's a fairy, isn't she?
Well, his parents, maybe? Mother?
Her name was Giselle.
Right.
We were in love.
I thought maybe it's his mother, maybe. I don't know what much But like, I thought, was his mother being half human, his father being an elf or something? The Tri-ling? No. Half.
There were lots of
You
drawings,
find,
but
you find the box.
no orb.
But there was something else, wasn't there?
An old container.
Yes.
A container that once held the orb.
How did you get that?
I went to the beach house. What a lovely place it is. This still retains a residue of the orb's magical
You put your
properties.
fingers in.
You must have touched it when you were in the studio, and it awakened the powers that's already in you.
But how did it get there? You said the orb was lost.
You must believe me, Kyra. Edward was my good friend. I had no idea why he would lie.
Lie about what? What happened?
Edward brought the orb back.
And his girlfriend was the last he fancied. I'll be alive still, maybe.
I'm going to take a look.
Well, I said to stay here.
Sean said he's looking for recruits who show initiative, so that's what I'm doing.
An ancient doorway to the underworld. Once inside, there's no return.
How do we close it?
You have to be deed, people back, you have to hang it off the floor.
Got it. An ankh. Can you see an ankh?
Aye.
What?
It's like a golden
The
key.
simple but I says it fell.
I see it! Dara can't hold on much longer.
We need to go there and help him.
That won't work. The eye won't let magic get near it. There's only one option.
Me?
Orb magic can penetrate the eye. It's the only way to put the ankh back.
Okay, then you can do it. Jen? Okay. Right, yeah.
Who's doing that?
As long as the MI doesn't go piracy, then so I can see the plan.
Dara's safe.
You know, you can't mention it to DNI or MD.
You thought today was going to be boring.
How did you get your magic past the vortex?
Remember?
That's just it. We didn't. Someone did.
Just say somebody from the underworld, didn't it?
The eye is safe in the restricted section of the library. Dara and Imogen are unharmed.
Fortunately, I doubt their father would be too pleased to hear about this.
If it wasn't for them, I'd be in the underworld. I think you'll be very impressed with their efforts.
But it wasn't just their efforts that shut down the eye, was it? There's only one type of magic can penetrate the eye of Horus. Orb magic.
Impossible. No one's had it since Lemurian times. It was lost long ago.
Well, it looks like someone's found it again.
You don't know about who did, you know.
I'm told I should be thanking you for saving me.
Always happy to help.
How did you do it?
I don't really know. I was nowhere near the eye of...
Designed.
The orb's in here.
Yes.
Can I see it?
You have to watch
Try.
all lads have to come in then. Well, Ali's father.
days. I never thought I'd see this.
Magnificent.
Everyone, that was the Eye of Horus. Well, it didn't make much sense, this one. Where it left off from last week then. Last week, because we saw Lily and Imogen laughing and giggling like fools. We didn't see that get fixed whenever. And I thought it would in this episode. So I thought, because we never saw it last week, would they see them laughing in this one, continuing? Or will they just forget all about it? It was like they forgot all about it. And just scrubbed it. But both of them got hot with the flavour. Oh, I don't like it when that happens. I like to see if something happens to somebody, I like to see how they fix it. Or fix them. Like we seen the Eye of Horus part. When Dara was getting sucked into the portal kind of thing. Or the vortex. Whatever you want to call it. I'd call it a portal, but like we saw Kyra helping them. So we saw like, her helping him. But yeah, I'm gonna just pretend last week you never got hot with a flavour or giggling at all then. Not less, you did see him getting healed, and I'm just blanking out and I can't remember. But we saw him laughing, and Roxy went to Kyra, told her about Maxwell, that's how it ended. We didn't see him get healed, according to me anyway. But that orb, I thought it was something to do with this, the Eye of Horus. And most of it represents like Yu-Gi-Oh to me. But I think never showed you it was dual monsters or whatever. They showed you hieroglyphics. And they showed like, how did Maxwell put it? Like a key thing. I forget what Maxwell says, but it's like the Monster Reborn symbol for Yu-Gi-Oh! Or the Monster Reincarnation symbol, one of the two. When one of your creatures dies, it's sent to the underworld, like the graveyard, then you use the card Monster Reborn or Monster Reincarnation, and you bring it from the graveyard back alive. This was like, it was sucking people into like the underworld, like to the graveyard kind of thing, killing them maybe. Oh, and I thought the woman Maxwell mentioned, I forget her name, I'm going to check, but her name was, it's bad having my memory. I think I see it maybe here. Ah, yeah, here's, yeah. Showing him the photo. Edward. I thought it was his mother, but it's no. I thought maybe he grew up and she's still Giselle. That's it, Giselle. Guy says, before he says we were in love and stuff, I thought maybe they'd been in a picture, that could be his parents or something. Because like Kyra was talking about you being a halfling, me being a Tri-ling, we should stick together and stuff. In the picture, I thought, it could be parents. It could. Maybe he grew up both sides the same age because of the magical creatures. But no, they're just two specific people, Edward and Giselle, looking for the eye of, no the eye of Horus, looking for the orb. One's an elf, another one's a fairy. And he was looking for it, and Maxwell decided to go and search for it, kind of thing, even the weather was bad. He didn't want to let him do, he says. But somehow Edward found the orb. Giselle got sucked into the crevice, hot with eyes. Then it says he got sucked into the crevice, hot with eyes too. But somehow Maxwell blanked out. But when he came to, only Edward was on top. So I'm thinking If Edward got sucked down in hot with ice, but then brought back somehow, maybe Giselle got brought back, maybe Edward put her somewhere for safekeeping, like put her, teleported her away. Or he jumped with her, then he jumped back before Maxwell woke up. Because he got the orb, and stole it. He didn't tell Maxwell he found it. But that's when he created the library and shoved it in a book and stuff. So, oh, this has got to go. And we know, now Imogen and Dara knows, Kyra knows where the orb is, and Kyra's touched the orb. Will they tell Ola? Because, Imogen wants to work for the DMI. She does. And she'll probably do anything to work for them. Because you like seeing the DMI at the end of it there, and Olaf saying, we don't know how Dara got safe, but Lily's father says, only one thing can penetrate the eye of Horus, and that's the orb. But she says the orb's been destroyed. Then you see Lily's father saying, well, somebody's found it. So I'm just hoping, like I says, Imogen doesn't tell Ola where it is, or Kyra, about Kyra. Because we saw, like, in the first episode, Imogen and Lily fighting over the book. Kyra touches it, she just sees a floating book, and boom, a Tri-ling was born. Next episode, Judgment Day. What does that mean? Like, maybe Imogen's got to tell Ola about the orb. Maxwell might get fired, maybe, if they find out they've got the orb inside the library. Or maybe something will happen to Kyra. Or that. Because of the orb. The judgment on her. I don't know. Or maybe they'll return the orb to the box. Then return the box back to the wee hut on the beach, maybe. Hide it. So they've already checked the beach, never found anything. So, where's the best place to put it? Is put it somewhere they've already checked. They need to go back to a place that is empty, would they? I don't know what Judgment Day could be. Judgment Day is usually like a last episode thing, like Judgment Day, like the end of the world kind of thing. But I don't know what the Judgment Day thinks. If you had my guesses on it, but I don't know. So everyone, well, thank you for watching this reaction. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, comment down below. Then I'm going to get some ice cubes, because it's roasting in here with this heat wave. I've got a bowl of water there, I'll probably take a chug of that, then some ice cubes, cool me down. So till then everyone, bye.